Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, the first Tuesday of 2020. I think I'll say that all week long. I am on here with you on mine because I wanted to share a message. So I'm on my way to work as this is at this time the best time that I have to speak to you uninterrupted, um, notwithstanding me keeping my eye on the road, but I don't have other distractions. Um, I wanted to share with you a self love practice that I'm working on. And so the point of my sharing this with you is twofold. One, so that you know self love practice is a constant practice, and I am not perfect at it. It's something I constantly work on. And then, secondly, so you see how it can manifest in a way that is the opposite of self-love practice. And when you're not doing something that's out of self-love practice, it doesn't mean that you're in self-hate practice, right? I don't want opposite thought to come to mind, a contrary thought. Like it's not, if it's not one, it's the other. It's more a progression. It's more of a sometimes two steps forward and one step back. Sometimes it's being mindful and recentering yourself around an intention. So, all right, so that's where the mindset I have for today's talk. And then what I want to share with you is organization as self love practice. Being organized in your time, being organized with your belongings. Um, I'm thinking if you've checked out uh, Tidying Up with Marie Kondo on Netflix, something like that. Decluttering, knowing where everything is, having a place and home for everything in your home, being really strong with time management. That is self love practice. And let me tell you why. Because when you are out of alignment with those things, what comes up are feelings of frustration, feelings of maybe resentment towards yourself for all the things you could have and should have done, like I should have prepped, I should have planned, I should have scheduled, I should have placed my keys for my car where they belong. Instead, I can't find them this morning, right? So that in turn is setting yourself up for negative feelings. So then, therefore, it's setting yourself up for a negative self talk of berating yourself, of guilt, of shame, of frustration. And that's what you want to step away from. That's why that's not self love practice. It's we want to step away from that in order to embrace feelings of joy, feelings of pride and happiness and satisfaction, feelings of peace, feelings of confidence, right? Like, I got this. I got my morning routine. I'm stepping into today feeling confident because I knew to wake up early. I knew that everything was prepped the night before. I knew where my keys were before leaving the house. And so, therefore, you're setting yourself up for a peaceful start to your day. And that is the self love practice. That is what allows you to have a positive outlook for the rest of the day. That is what allows you to feel good about yourself and enter a space wherever you go with positive confidence, right? And you could then, therefore, get to share that positive confidence with others because you are in a good space in your mind and in your heart to be present and be happy and be joyful and peaceful around other people. And of course, other people feel that, and then you share that space. Um, I say that to say I failed at that this morning. So last night I intended to get home early so Aris can be put to bed early so I can prep for the morning. And that all went out the window. Life happened, right? I missed an important phone call I wanted to make, or I was late for it. Aris did not get to bed early. He actually fell asleep really late because he was so excited and frazzled from not having a smooth routine, which therefore bled into the morning or led into the morning where he woke up late. I was feeling frazzled because I wasn't able to prepare last night, so I had to make his lunch this morning. I had to prepare clothes this morning. All of that, which I wanted to do the night before, and I wasn't able to. And then something I am trying to be mindful of is less phone usage in the morning. So instead of scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, I only use my phone to check my Fitbit first thing because I like to see how I slept, how many hours, and what the quality of my sleep is. And then I also will use it for um, the app I have for meditation. So those are the two things I'll use my phone for first thing in the morning, and I put it aside. Because I put it aside and I had to do all this preparation, I'm ready to leave later than I wanted to, but earlier than me being late, right? So me being late is leaving the house at 7 o'clock on. I was ready about 6:50. Aris is ready to go. He was fantastic, ate his breakfast, whatever. He did the best he could in the short amount of time that we had. So here we are. He's ready. He's on the front porch. I'm ready. I have all of our things to go. Have the car turned on. Good. Where's my phone? I could not tell you for the life of me for a solid 10 minutes where my phone was. I even talked to my smart device. Alexa, find my phone. However, before 7 o'clock, my phone's turned on silent because I don't like to be bothered. So, yes, she found my phone, but no, I cannot hear it because it's on silent. So that was pointless. I looked in every space I walked into. I went into the kitchen. I even looked in the refrigerator for the chance that my brain was out of my mind, and I put it in there for because things happen, right? I looked in my bag several times. I looked in the robe I wore. I looked in the bathroom. I looked in my bedroom, on the bed, on the dresser. I looked in my coat. I looked in places where I actually knew it wasn't even there, like old purses. I was feeling so frustrated. I got angry at myself. I was frustrated in the fact that I was becoming later and later by the minute. Um, I I even like yelled out of frustration, scared Aris. I was like, I'm sorry, you're not in trouble. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just really frustrated. I like to explain my feelings to him so he understands that, there's a range of emotion and to label that. Um, and I finally found it on top of my bookshelf in my bedroom, and which it doesn't go there, right? That's not one of the standard places I put it. And I was like, gosh, man, I am flustered and frustrated, aggravated, annoyed, angry, you name it. I was feeling it. And that could have been prevented. It could have been prevented with preparation. It could have been prevented even having a home for my phone. So now my lesson is going forward, because I'm using my phone less in the morning, as soon as I use it for the two purposes that I stated, Fitbit and meditation, I'm putting it right in my purse. So therefore, that's its home in the morning. I'm not going crazy wondering where I put it. Um, and that will help me be at a better place in the future. That will help me be at a better place to practice self-love, to embrace the positive feelings of, I did it. I'm proud of myself. I feel confident that I can start my day off positively because I'm not frazzled from looking for my phone. Or in the past, I've been frazzled for looking for my keys. I've been frazzled, those kinds of things happen. I know they happen to all of us. So I share this personal story with you to tell you that I am not an expert at self-love practice. It is a practice for me every single day. It is 2 steps forward. Today was 1 step back, but now I know how to go forward in a better light. I hope I get to perfect this piece, at least putting my phone in my purse for the next day. And something I am working on for 2020 is being more organized with my time and my belongings so that I set myself up for success, so that I set myself up for positivity, peace, and calming. And that's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for listening. I know this was a long one. Part of it was me venting. Part of it was me telling you a story for a lesson. Thank you. I love you. Peace and love to you all. This is Tanya with You on Love. Please like and subscribe and share if this was meaningful for you at all. Bye.